Next on the 7, the hot summer weather isn't just uncomfortable. First responders say it can quickly become dangerous for some of the community's most vulnerable. They're reminding families to take extra precautions as temperatures remain high across East Tennessee. You know, as people look for ways to stay cool, first responders say older adults and younger children are more likely to develop heat-related illnesses. Their bodies don't regulate heat as effectively, making it harder to cool down. Knoxville Fire Department recommends drinking plenty of water, taking frequent breaks in the shade or air conditioning, and of course limiting time outside during the hottest part of the day.
So both the elderly and the very young both are very vulnerable in high heat temperatures because they can't get rid of the heat like we normally can. So it's very hard on their body. It stresses them out more. They don't sweat the same way that we do, and it's much harder for them to cool down.
First responders also encourage everyone to check on older family members and neighbors regularly, especially if they don't have access to air conditioning. Well, as temperatures rise, so does concern for people living without air conditioning, so organizations around Knoxville are stepping up to help out. Places like CARM, the Volunteer Ministry Center, and the Fig Tree Connection Center at Cokesbury Church providing relief during the hottest parts of the day, with some sites even expanding hours as temperatures climb. More information on these centers is available on our website at WATE.com. All right, next for you, the University of Tennessee has approved a tentative settlement that would pay a former professor nearly $2 million after she was fired over comments she made following the assassination of political activist Charlie Kirk. A University Board of Trustees committee has voted and approved a settlement that pays Dr. Tamar Sharinian $1.9 million. She claims her First Amendment rights were violated after she was placed on leave over comments she made on her personal Facebook page following the murder of Kirk. Now, as part of this latest agreement, Sharinian would not return to her former position. Now that the settlement has received final approval from the full Board of Trustees, it now moves on to the desk of Governor Lee and Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti. Next on the 7, a new state law will ban the sale of flower, a THCA product, and some dispensaries say it could cost them 80% of their business. The new law will limit the sale of marijuana products to registered dispensaries, which will be allowed to sell certain edibles and THCA drinks. Travis McKinney, who owns the Blom Shop and sells his own line of cannabis products, says the new law will not stop marijuana users from purchasing the product online. And David Rankin of Appalachian Natural Cannabis says the new state law will eat into his business.
Why would we get rid of the products that the consumers really want? And then when they're still able to get them and easily able to get them, whether it's online or black market. I mean, it's readily available. So both of which create no tax revenue for the state.
They will have to sell their product to a wholesaler, to a distributor, and then that distributor we will have to purchase from. So taxing and prices will increase with each step.
The law will not affect THCA beverages and will allow for the sale of edibles so long as products are properly tested. McKinney says he will continue to sell his own products with the exception of flower inside Tennessee. Next on our list for you, a man has now pleaded guilty after 2 beehives were stolen from a senior activity center in Sevierville. This was back in February, and the beehives have now been returned. My People Senior Activity Center on West Main got a hold of investigators, and a police report from the Sevierville Police Department says officers were able to identify the person responsible through video evidence. Now, we're told the man admitted to taking the hives back in February and was charged with theft of property over $1,000. Fast forward to this month, the man formally pleaded guilty to theft and was sentenced to 6 months of probation. He was also slapped with a restraining order from going on or about the premises of the bees at the nursing home and ordered to pay court costs. Also on the 7 tonight, a new recreational park is being planned for the Seymour West Sevier County area. This is a project that the county estimates could cost about $7 million. Sevier County hopes to acquire 20 to 30 acres for the project near Chapman Highway, Y Road, and South Rogers Road, though the exact site has not been finalized. Now, the park could include a number of ball fields, pickleball courts, walking trails, and a picnic pavilion. Project comes as nearby Bowersfield Community Park in Knox County is planned for redevelopment, meaning the ball fields many Seymour families use could disappear in the coming years. Now, 6 News spoke with one parent who says, like many, he's sad to see the park go, but excited a new multi-use sports park could be coming to Seymour soon.
we're very hopeful that we do get something for the kids in the future, because the future is, for these kids is pretty much what they have here right now. We don't know what's coming, so that's kind of, I think, the scary part for some coaches, families, and stuff like that in the community. But we're hopeful. It's very encouraging to know that Seymour is doing that for its community and population.
Seymour Park project still in its earliest stages. County leaders have just begun talking with property owners about potentially purchasing land. Again, we'll continue to watch this for you and keep you up to date as it develops. Well, if you missed today's public meeting on the future of the I-40/75 corridor, you'll have another chance to weigh in. TDOT is gathering public input as it studies ways to ease congestion and improve safety along the interstate through West Knoxville. The project also looks at the possibility of a new alternative route through Anderson, Knox, and Loudoun counties.
Getting feedback from the public is absolutely crucial. So we want folks to let us know what they're seeing, what their concerns are, what they would like to see for the future of I-40 in West Knoxville. So they can leave comments at these public meetings, they can email us, or they can even mail us a letter. All that information is available on the TDOT website.
Now, again, we should note there'll be another meeting coming up Wednesday at the Farragut Community Center. Registration open for next year's Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon. Organizers say to circle the weekend of April 10th and 11th on your calendar. It is far enough out to give you plenty of time to mentally get ready and to get those shoes on and start training. And here's an incentive to register early. It's cheaper. A fee increase is coming down the pike at the beginning of August, so it'll be here before you know it. There's always a big turnout on marathon weekend. Organizers say around 7,000 people competed in this year's race. You can register, by the way, for next year's marathon, half marathon, 4-person relay, 5K, and Covenant Health Kids Run online. And for a link to sign up, just look for this story on our website. We've got you covered at WATE.com.